Now we'll get to talk about another classification of blood disorders, and this is what is called the monoclonal gammopathies. Monoclonal gammopathies. Okay, so for the monoclonal gammopathies, they are just a group of disorders. Okay, so they are characterized by presence of abnormal monoclonal immunoglobulins, that's M proteins. So see them in blood, you see them in urine. Okay, so the proteins are usually produced by what? A clone of plasma cells or B cells. Okay, so monoclonal proteins are identical immunoglobulins or fragments. They are secreted by clonal plasma cells. Clonal plasma cells just simply means plasma cells that are kind of like, will you say, they are growing without checks and balance, you know. So these proteins are dictated using serum protein electrophoresis. So you do electrophoresis just to look at all those gamma bands, alpha bands, to see the abnormal proteins. So major types of monoclonal gammopathies include things like what? Monoclonal gammopathy of undetermined significance. So it's kind of like a disease progression. So it moves from this, it becomes smoldering multiple myeloma, it becomes multiple myeloma itself, and it progresses. So the first one is asymptomatic. M proteins are low. There's risk of progression, okay, if you don't treat it. Then we have the smoldering multiple myeloma, which is kind of like the intermediate stage between the monoclonal gammopathy of undetermined significance and the active multiple myeloma. So this one, the M proteins are higher and the clonal cells are becoming more than 10%, but you don't have features that you see in active multiple myeloma. So for the active multiple myeloma, M proteins are high and you have the features: hyperCalcemia, renal failure, anemia, bone lesions. Then we have the wild dense strong macroglobulinemia. Okay, so it's associated with lymphoplasmacytic lymphoma. Then we have light chain amyloidosis. This one, you have deposition of amyloid proteins in organs, okay, causing damage to the heart, damage to the kidneys, damage to the nerves. Then you have heavy chain diseases, which can be the MU heavy chain disease, can be the gamma heavy chain disease, or could be the alpha heavy chain disease. So all of them usually dictate them on bone marrow biopsy, imaging. You can do electrophoresis just to dictate the abnormal proteins, and the free light chain assays, okay, just to dictate it.